Okay. That this is definitely meant to be the 5-man lineup.
Yeah, this is
all 5-man lineup.
This feels like complexity through and through. But the pickup that I mentioned earlier, for once I get to have some
Heroes come back. He just has to play the high ground. Like, look at this.
Yep, they immediately jump onto him, toss him back for that extra bit of right-click damage, which they will get. They actually do a good amount of burst damage to MMY, dropping down to about 40 HP. Swindlemelons, though, blocked out by that said Fisher from Fly, means that Swindle is now going to die because of it. He actually gives away the first blood to Maybe, as he just had to run down river, and obviously Maybe, especially
some levels. I would have actually kind of liked to see him in this top lane, but considering it is a dual lane at bottom, I think this is just fine. But
ooh, Swindlemelon's been caught. He tried to hide himself in the trees, but they actually ran him down, and now with Yao joining the party, they will be able to get that one kill. At the same time, the double damage Z-Freak, not enough to finish off MMY. He barely lives. And Z-Freak, if he's not careful, he'll die to the toss. Gets the heal off just in time, though.
He still drafted a good lineup to be able to fight around the map and stuff like that. So Swindlemelons, you know, just don't worry, don't freak out about it. But LGD, if I'm giving advice to LGD, keep up the pressure nonstop.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing here in this middle lane, but they may be caught because of it. Swindlemelons is still going to go down as Yao actually gives the snowball effort to be able to finish off the Dragon Knight. Now Moon Meander's stuck in a very bad position. He gets the Shallow Grave, but they're just going to run him down until they can toss him up in the air, or the Tusk, and perfectly timed by Maybe, managing to finish him up the Tidehunter as he runs himself away. The Ice Shards out from our Tusk, but a good Fisher separating both Maybe and MMY. Z-Freak actually ran backwards. Now he's going to be caught by Maybe because of that double kill from Maybe. LGD just running rickshaw
On Swindle again. He can't survive this combination. This is going to be too much damage for him as the Ice Shards fall at the same time. Swindle does have his boots, but not fast enough at running away as MMY finish off the Shallow Grave timings. And so he's just done a really good job of that. And MMY accidentally messed up there. He had like 100 HP and
or finished up the wand. Meanwhile, their middle tower does drop because while they were farming that one, Swindlemelons has been slowly chipping away with his ultimate. Swindlemelons gets caught by the snowball. Yao turned around by the Fisher. They're actually going to come in with the relocate play here. Ravage goes off immediately in order to stun these two up. Do they actually have the AoE disabled? Doesn't look like it. Both Moonbeam and the Earthshaker end up going down. Swindlemelons is now trying to run himself away from Siler as he joins the party. Z-Freak trying to be the target. Oh, actually relocates back the Tiny. Swindlemelons does still get caught by Yao and will end up going down as he can't even run himself away. Ziz did TP in, but once again, Clinks can't really do anything in the first 20 minutes of the game. So
it's just non-stop momentum. Like, they have a sentry here already. All those spells are going to fly on him. Maybe he's going to be unstoppable now, and there's just no saving grace right now for Complexity.
Fight and try and get more hero pickoffs. Moon Meander's not going to be getting a Blink Dagger anytime soon. In fact, he's going to be dying on the Siler now as he uses that gigantic movement, Stable Current, and Phase Boots to just run down the Tidehunter. And perhaps Yao is going to get a free kill on Fly as well. Blocking him out, Relocate's going to come in to make sure there is no escape for Fly, but there wasn't anyway.
Yeah, there's so much gold going the way right now of LGD. Complete map control. It just feels like they're everywhere once.
Z-Freak, full HP, goes for the Shallow Grave, but that just means Maybe says, fine, I'll go for Swindlemelons instead. Brings him low enough that Yao is able to grab the kill.
Yeah, now it's 13-1 and 2 at that point.
Maybe. Yeah, they toss in the toss. Go for Z-Freak in the background, and Walrus Punch snowball it up. He couldn't even get off the Shallow Grave. This is why Z-Freak full HP Shallow Grave last time. Now, the Ravage is going to be able to catch both of the LGD members on their way out, but a really good Ice Blast is going to make sure that Moon Meander pays the ultimate price. And now, with Siler just diving into these Tier 2 towers, they're willing to fight Complexity full on. Fly managed to get a really good Fisher there. Ziz is also trying to fight up against the rest of LGD, but they're selling healthy enough that they even get kills underneath the Tier 2 tower. Now Swindlemelons comes in, trying to finish off Yao, but it's still not enough damage. As Shallow Grave comes down, Swindlemelon turns to fight. He knows he's dead, and he's just trying to get whatever kills he can, but there's just none to be had. Ultra kill from Maybe and beyond godlike LGD, now going for a relocate back to base, because why the hell not? On the Tier 2. That's how confident they feel. Ziz is going to be spotted out. Maybe actually jumps directly on top of the Clinks, pops the dust. And another beyond godlike spree. Maybe is not stopping.
They've got that Blink Dagger like I talked about on Moon Meander, so this could be the fight where they turn things around.
Yeah, but yeah, he had an Invis rune, and if they get a really good Ice Blast, it may not matter. In fact, they're going to go for Z-Freak in the background, trying to get the double snowball, manages to stun up Z-Freak, but he didn't get hit by the Ice Blast, so we won't immediately shatter. In fact, he's able to Shallow Grave and get back to the base, but yeah, our Earthshaker is not quite so lucky. He's going to be able to get the kill on Zhao 8. This could be their very... Oh my god, they actually ravaged for it.
Yeah, they...
That's heavy commitment, but maybe that's just what they have to do in order taking objectives, which is exactly what they're doing for this middle tier 2. Now the relocate up to the top lane. They're going to go for Swindamounds. Fly is sitting on the side, though, ready to go with the Fisher. Swindamounds has already been hit by the combination and is going to be brought down with a couple more right clicks. Ziz comes in, trying to threaten MMY, brings him quite low, needs another shot. MMY comes back for the relocate out. He gets it! Is able to get away. Yao in the meantime. Oh my goodness, they even got the dazzle. This is just disastrous for Complexity.
Yeah, this is not when you're this far behind. You have to get something out of this.
Complexity go for the Roshan pit. That's not there. They do manage to get the jump here onto Yao, so they'll chain stun him down. The relocate, they're actually still going to fight this one with 2 Ice Blasts on the side. Fly actually tries to lock down the heroes with the Echo Slam. Immediately going for MMY, who will end up dying. And now maybe is very quickly running himself away, actually turns around to go back for Moon Meander and brings him low enough that perhaps Sylar is the one to be able to get the kill. Sylar just mans up against Swindamounds, already taking away his damage. Ziz doesn't have the attack speed to threaten Sylar, so he's immediately cleaned up by the Tiny as well. Zhao 8 now pushing forward as a support. Doesn't really care. Maybe a living missile for the Tiny. No, he blinks forward in order to toss the Dragon Knight bat. Gets that kill. Now going for Z-Freak as well. Maybe he's got another toss up in 2 seconds. Can he actually stop this TP away? He does indeed. He's still got a stun as well. He can blink forward and try and go for Fly in order to wipe Complexity. As the Ice Blast comes in, Fly is able to dodge it, but a toss in, Fly right in front of the fountain, and he's being threatened by LGD under the 20-minute marker. Now here going to be coming in soon for maybe. He will be picking up the Aegis, I believe.
Yeah.
Just yet. They take the tier 2 tower in top lane. The Klings does have that Desolator, so he can actually threaten buildings. Actually, Moon Meander comes forward for stats as well as Blink. Gets a decent Ravage, but there's just no follow-up whatsoever to it. Sylar as well as maybe are now back up to full HP immediately, and Complexity now have no more offense left. In fact, they're going to lose their most offensive hero, Z-Freak, who gets hit by the Ice Blast, is just left to die.
Yeah, and with the racks taken and the one doing whatever they want, they can smell blood right now. This is their 4-0 game. And, I mean, I'm really not too surprised considering how well they've played this game.
Moon Meander. Oh my goodness, he couldn't even get up the cliff in time.
Maybe he can just pick off one of the heroes really quickly. I think that's the best possible option for him right now.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to try and go for MMY, but MMY does have the Ghost Scepter, so there's a response from him. And now the Clinks is immediately going to be targeted by both Yao as well as the Ice Blast out from the Ancient Apparition. Ziz does get some distance, but a toss forward, and Yao will be able to snowball him as well. Ziz locked in the corner. Maybe he's going to be able to finish him off with a couple of stuns, and now maybe moves on to the next target. Swindamounds takes a couple of swipes there. Moon Meander moves forward. Between the double damage reduction of both the Breathe Fire as well as the Smash, Tiny's not doing too much. Fly barely able to stay ahead of Sylar there as our Dragon Knight does a nice little loop-de-loop in the middle of the air, but maybe going down as the Ice Shards are going to block out his exit to the fountain. He will fall, and so too does Moon Meander. As Sylar, last couple of right clicks. Oh no, the Fisher comes in. Finally, the Plasma Field to finish him off. 3 heroes go down.
Just looking so dominant while doing so. Maybe just continues to pretty much go in wherever he wants, picking up kills left and right, and game might be too much. Well, it's...
Yeah,
right.
Mega Creeps. There's no optimistic way to play this one. It is impossible for Complexity to win unless there's some sort of freak lightning storm that somehow kills LGD all in real life, and that doesn't seem to be happening. So
don't doubt. Actually, that's not even.
Don't doubt Complexity's comeback. Is that what you're saying?
No.
Oh, what an Echo Slam! Yeah,
oh, and actually, no.
That was okay. All right, Fly's gonna at least get something out of this one. They pick up 1 kill. That's the Tusk.
There is a rapier on their Wisp. He sold everything to buy a rapier.
Oh, look at that. MMY. He's thinking of the viewers, man. He's thinking of the viewers. People are going to get those extra items for the Divine Rapier buy. So,
random boards on the ground now, too. They recognized that this game was over a while ago. There's just so much pressure on the map at once by LGD. And, I mean, if you're Complexity, you're going to be a little disappointed, especially with how this game went.
Yeah. Complexity, though, to end on perhaps a lighter note, they did